Hello everybody, it's Big Al with some more content for Lord of the Rings Rise to War. I am in the Forgotten account right now. I'm going to do a season update on this video. So first let's check what day it is. We are on day 15. Okay, perfect. Just over 2 weeks in. First I'm going to go to the leaderboards. And I'm going to go to the fellowships first. As you see, Dome is number 1. And we are in Gondor. We have Bend and Ting also in Gondor. You have Rebo and Linden, Lore and Lothlorien, Effet and Rohan, Vikings and Erebor. You got an army in Mordor. You got Dead and Angmar. And then you have the partners. You have Fdag for Lothlorien, Guardians and Erebor. You got the three, the other two for the Linden. So, and then Sauna for Rohan. So there is some big teams in this server. There's going to be some fighting, which is good. If you go to commanders, as you can see, there are people that are already 45. Lord Biggest, which he is a very nice account. You can see great Bjorn. He's running attack guild, which generally doesn't work, but it is working for him because he is Z12. Valor's got a 45 Dane. Well, he doesn't have his gear on. You got Gandalf the White, a Z7 for Biggest. So, yeah. Oh, and here's Emperors, which was with Dome last season, and we couldn't get him in this season. But very good guy, and he's got a nice Bjorn for Respect 5, and he's 6th in the leader, so good job. Here's his Gimli as well. I like the Gimli. So, as you can see, I'm unranked, but this is the Forgotten account. And even in my main, you guys know, I am not a whale, so my fighting is limited. Personal affluence, you have Bowser, that is the leading farmer of Middle-earth. We got Monkey on our team that's in 3rd, and Biggest is in 2nd. So, that's good to see. Oh, Mikasa is in Rebo. Very nice account as well. So, there we have those. Now let's go to the map. As you see, we are Gondor in the dark blue. You have Mordor down here in the corner, and they have taken all of their land, so good job to them. I know they are a smaller fellowship, but they're doing good for what they have. You have Ruin over here, which I believe only has like 30 people, but I could be wrong, but I know it's not that many. You have Erebor up here, Lothlorien, and Erebor have been allied. So if we check out the pins, since we're on this side of the map, you can see at Withered Gardens, there's a death pin of 1.3 million. Up just to the north is another one for 1.2. Down here you have Rohan, which is our ally. And then you have Linden, who has been pushing on Rohan, and we came down here and took this pass and this keep so that we could send Ting over there to help fight Linden with Rohan. 1.4, 1.0. Okay. As you can see, the passes to the center are still locked. So you have all these pins over here. You see Erebor, Gondor, and Lothlorien. Well, Lothlorien and Erebor have been allied. So what we did was we came down through Mordor, and we came up to both of these passes. Bend has mostly been up here at the Darwinian Pass, and they had taken that. We teamed up and took that. They pushed up north and around, and Dome held this pass. Well, on this one, here I'll actually go into it. LoTRian owned the pass, and we just took the pass. So we were over here holding this area on this side of the tunnel, where LoTRian did a couple small pushes, and we were able to contain them. And we took this about 2 hours ago. And as you see, we have cleared it out. This was full of bases and forts, and there's still a couple left. But because Bend was able to go up to the top through Darwinian, they caught off some of the reinforcements. So, good team effort there. Go back to the map. You have Angmar up here, and they have taken the pass and probably setting up somewhere over here for the center. LoTRian sending up over here. You see we have lands around 2 of the passes, and we are right here about to clear out this pass. So that's going to be good for us, because then only LoTRian, Angmar, and Linden have the chance to get to a pass and possibly get into the center. The centers do open up in about 9 hours. So that will be good to go. Do have a couple battle reports that I have saved. Excuse me. First one was from just a couple hours ago. Let me go back over here. So what had happened was LoTRian owned this pass. And when we were starting to siege it, they had a stack of people here. They had, just a couple people here or there. So I went with birds while our siege was going, and I was hitting the stacks to prevent them from killing our siege. Luckily for us, there wasn't much resistance. Whether they weren't online, they were elsewhere, or they were just cut off, I do not know the full story. But the couple people that I did hit, if they would have guarded, could have killed quite a bit of our siege, and I think we only lost maybe 5 siege armies through it. So that was that. So here is the reports. This is the second batch of reports, I believe, but I don't know where the other one is. So we had King Boxer on here, who I hit once and then recalled, reinforced, and then went back. You had Dauntless here. He had hit if I remember correctly, it was him that hit guard and killed off a couple of the siege units. This was from last night when I was just having fun with eagles, and I came over and killed a couple armies that were just standing around. And then this guy Misty happened to show up when I wasn't paying attention and totally slaughtered me, which I was quite surprised. I mean, I know he's got the March Wardens, but I figured I would do a little bit more damage than that. And then you guys know my gear. It's nothing special. Again, it's the Forgotten account, who I think is now in his 4th or 5th season. And then I have one more here when I was using the Swans and the Rams. So this was a good hit for me. Obviously, I had better gear. I mean, he does have better respect than me on a few of his commanders. I think this was his main. Yep, here is his main, which, if you see this Elf Lord Revian, please contact me. Let me help you with your gear. As you can see, as Dane, for some reason, he has three pieces of gold items for unit attack, and then he's only got one that actually has commander attack that's helping his Dane. Okay, Galadriel, Gimli, you got to get rid of this hammer. Put a battle axe on there. Trust me. Plus the skill order. Like I said, please write me if you see this. I would like to help you, and I will help anybody. I don't know where any of his tiles are, so I can't just write them. And there was the other. So that's what I have for those reports. We went through the map, showed you the leaderboards. We're on day 15. As I said, the passes to the center open up in like 9 hours. So tomorrow should be a fun day. Might be able to get some action besides Erebor and Lothlorien. Like I said, I'm not sure how the setup is for Angmar or Linden at the passes, but I know Linden is busy down here with Ting and Rohan. So we shall see. So, as I always say, make the most out of what you got.